able to get ahead. And you know, even though they got had these horrible situations, I feel like we'll see the same thing here. I feel like NiP will be able to weather like those flashy rounds from Hellraisers where they hit all the shots, but they can't keep it up. I feel like that's what we're gonna see. But well, NiP, they just had a blinding CT side against their previous opponents, Titan. Let's see if they can have a repeat performance here. Hellraisers with it all to do. And Hellraisers are doing very poorly in the league at the moment. They need some W's.
They do indeed. So, that's a good start from Kuchar taking down Forest. But they're going to need more frags if they want to make it onto the site. Ali retreating here. He wants to try and get his teammates to help him if he can. He's going to duel with Simple first, though. He's going to find a headshot, get out of there. His teammates are now in position as well. So he's held on for long enough. Well, now he's going to go down as soon as I say that. So, 4 versus 2. Hellraisers charging towards the site. NiP still stuck in the choke point. And now there's a smoke just to make things worse. Angel waiting for that smoke to come in before he can cross. Went to spot the play going towards balcony. That's going to be inconsistent, but yeah, right, he will find.
Now, one thing I'm worried about here is the Simple factor, because if the individual potential from Oscar now that he's on the team, and maybe some support potential from Kuchar or Stiko is there, or Styko, then we're gonna have problems for NiP, because if Simple gets and Angel get a lot of space to work with, we could see really insane stuff if Simple really gets going with that AWP.
I'm curious as to how he will be used, because it was difficult. Like, there were a lot of situations when he was walking to flip side on this map where he'd play long and he would die really fast, and he would constantly have a bad economy, and B, 4 men versus 5 Ts. Obviously, he can play the A sites, the B sites as well, from the similar position that we were seeing Alu just standing in, and that would probably be more consistent for him. We'll have to wait and see. For now, they're on the T side, and Simple's on the Swag 7. I mean, Sawnoff, what am I talking about? NiP, though, the man advantage. This is interesting, because Hellraisers have a lot of Mac 10s in this round, which may not always be favourable in these situations. The trades continue here. Exist versus 2. Angel's quite tagged, and he's close. And he almost goes down, but they'll just about make it through, Hellraisers.
Yep, pretty painful rounds for Hellraisers, but they survived with 2 players in the end. And their economy's not too shabby considering some of the weapons they bought. 4 Mac 10s. Oh, I love this. This is going to be awesome.
This is disgusting.
Oh,
it's actually more viable now because NiP can't buy in this round.
Is that 5 Mac? Okay, no, it's Styko. Stiko. Oh, I don't know how to... I'm just going to go with Stiko. Styko actually makes more sense.
What's the end for? New gap? Ooh, Freiburg blinded as a bat will be taken down by Simple. We'll see if Get Right can find any frags. Trying to play a blind spot there, but it's not going to work out for him.
Alright. Looking good here for Hellraisers. They're going to enter pretty much an empty bomb site at this point. And NiP, are they going to try to go for exits? Thing is that if you play exits, and the best thing you can probably pick up is a Mac 10, well, I don't know if you really care about that all that much. That said, they don't really have an investment, so... Well, looks like Simple will take down Forest, and this is part of the awesomeness of the Mac 10. You can just run around. You can just run and gun. That's exactly what Hellraisers are going to do. I love this, because Angel used to be one of the first guys that would really just buy a Mac 10 and run around with it, like,
absolutely.
Ages ago. And it's so cool to see him doing that, and it must be his influence to be like, okay guys, 4 Mac 10s. Do what I say. Do it now.
Yeah, even before, long before it was buffed for more rank accuracy, he was still just rolling as a Mac 10, especially on Inferno. So, it begins. And again, on the T side, it's Oscar going for the AWP as opposed to Simple. But again, let's not forget, Simple is a very, very, very good rifler as well.
He deserves all of those barrels, every single one of them. And there's the first kill. He's the perfect player to play B-plat. As long as he doesn't get too aggressive or get too keen for the frags and understands, okay, sometimes just surviving is more important, then you got the B-plat pressure player from Simple. Oh, I love that alliteration there.
If I'm not mistaken, I do believe that Oscar and Stiko are now signed to Hellraisers, and Mo and Adren are free agents.
Styko going to pick up the kill onto Alu, so 3 versus 3 now as the push comes in onto the B-bomb site. Oh, he needed that fast kill and he's going to get it, but at the cost of 9 points of health. Oscar in with a frag, so we're going to get to 2-on-1. Forest coming in, we saw this earlier today, he's going to pick up a rifle. He knows they're pretty tagged. The bomb must be planted, and it will be planted safely. Oh! Just about! Forest emerges through the smoke to find the kill. Oscar now in with the P250. Will he find the flank? Oh, just barely. Makes his way across. And that's it! Oscar's going to win the round for Hellraisers, and they will go 4-0, and very likely 5-0, as now NiP are broke again. It's looking great right now for Hellraisers, to be honest. Their money's starting to... It's not looking too bad, actually, despite some of the losses they've had.
As good as this is for Hellraisers, there is still plenty of opportunity for NiP to finish the half with a good to reasonable score. But obviously we're expecting good things from Hellraisers in this round, having the AKs as opposed to the MAC-10 versus this anti-eco. Just got to be careful of these deagles though, and obviously the Get Right has a 5-7 and Kevlar, which is also super dangerous. So Freiberg going fishing, but no fish to be found with that deagle. He's going to move to a more passive position while Get Right's going to play close with the 5-7.
I'm quite excited to see what... Oh my god, what the hell happened there? That's a little bit suboptimal.
Hellraisers are taking it next level. All these knife kills and running out T-spawn. Now they're just straight up shooting each other in the head. That.
I wonder if they're going to be able to close this round smoothly now, because they've gone down a player. Hopefully they're able to toss away the weapon or something.
Dan, I've got to be honest. This is the first time I've seen a team kill with a headshot on an anti-eco.
Look at this. Look at that body. Damn. Face planted, man. Anyway, push will come in towards A. I like this. Hellraisers regrouping. You got to take this situation as a team. They realize that. Good call coming in from Kucha and Angel, probably. And here they go. Spawning the first player. And the only player on the A-bomb side there for the NiP's defense. Now, Hellraisers need to try to make this round as clean as possible. Especially as there's any pistols here for NiP, and they've got to contest with those smokes through the choke points. So their lives have been made quite difficult, but the bomb will go down, and that's going to be really annoying because Hellraisers going to have to scramble now, someone else has to reposition to pick it up, and maybe another opportunity will present itself for NiP to get more damage in. They will find an AK, Get Right finding that. I think he's coming in from long. He could do some damage here if his teammates get the distraction in time. Get Right. Maybe not. I'm quite excited to see what the hell this new lineup is capable of, because we really don't know. This is a completely unknown quantity. Like 3 new players.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, it is indeed. But it's an unknown quantity for NiP to go up against as well. How could you possibly know what to expect? Especially with Oscar going for the AWP as well. You know, we had some nice comments from JW on his Twitter recently saying, you know, do you think Oscar would be in Hellraisers if it wasn't for the FACEIT Pro League and the opportunity it allowed him? Who knows? But he's here. But NiP have 2 AWPs of their own to fight against him with. So let's see what can be done.
Yeah, Styko is going to go close to the smoke, looking for any potential boosties or boosters. As he becomes the boosty, Styko looking over the top. Won't find anything though. But, of course, it's simple to just say, well, I'm going to kill all of you, and promptly he goes down himself. It's a Sticko. So we're going to call him Sticko now.
Awesome, nice and easy.
Sticko. Sorry, we're Brits. We don't know what we're doing when it comes to stuff like this. So, Forrest tagged, Freiberg tagged. The early damage battle is definitely won by NiP though, considering they have a kill as well. But this is a similar situation. Hellraisers realize, okay, we lost a man. Time to group up and go for the push. Get some real estate. Get the bomb down. In go the smokes. They just have to deal with the 2 players who are close. This could be quite tough for Hellraisers, to be honest.
Yeah, let's see how good this execute will finish. It started well, but Forrest just wants to kill everyone. Kucha, 14 HP versus 4. That was a clean line of smokes, though. I was quite impressed with that. It was a nice little picture. But he's dead, Dan, is Kucha. So, NiP get their first round on the board here in this match, the final match of the European broadcast. We will have North America in a few hours afterwards.
Let's go.
Stars and Stripes. With a bit of Canada as well. Bit of Maple Leaf.
Canada. Alright, we have 2 players for NiP. Sticking together. Together by the CT ramp. And it can be quite a nice bait with Forrest's position. But if they stay in that position for too long and the ramp from A-Long comes in too quickly, which is it's actually approaching really fast. They can get punished heavily here, and Forest might get caught. Forest is kind of out of position now. Look how far Angel's up now. Oh, he finds Forest straight away, and now it's a 5 versus 4 with the CTs suddenly scrambling to get into position as the assault comes onto the A-bomb site. That bomb is surely soon to be planted here. Get right, trying fast to get himself to that balcony position, but Hellraisers will get the bomb down, and they're in a 4-on-3 now. This looks great for them. Indeed,
and once again, the CTs are on the wrong side of the choke points. Get right. Sorry, Exist coming up the slope. And Alu is looking for an engagement, but with man advantage, they don't need to peek him necessarily. Down goes Alu there. You can see Get Right on the APC. Ooh, Angel just turning away at the wrong moment there, but there's still 3 players to kill if they want to find this defuse. Get Right going for a cheeky one, and he will get sprayed down by Angel as well.
That was insane, because if they spend a lot of money. Look how broke they are at this point. It could be worse, but they need to eco.
Yeah, I mean, 6-1, and their loss bonus has been reset. This could be a pretty monstrous half here from Hellraisers.
They're forcing, actually. Interesting.
Indeed. I think they know the implications of what is happening. And so this is a pretty wild force here. Double Mag 7, Nova, CZ, and the solitary M4. Get Right coming in there with a Mag 7, the meat shot taking Sicko to the butchers.
Double Mag. We've got 3 shotguns on the CTs right now. The 6-1 scoreline is definitely going to be quite. It could be getting quite poor for NiP if they're not able to swing this back very, very sharply. And I mean, Hellraisers, again, they realize, all right, we're just going to play as a team here, stick together. They're all around the side of the map. They've got Simple making sure that nobody's pushing them from behind, which we be. And what is this? Angel is almost in the A-bomb site all by himself as he looks for some CTs. I don't know, but he found himself in that position, and he's going to be able to exploit it. Ali's in with a great shot, though. Oscar's going to get taken down by that mag, and Angel is just by the APC, man. I don't know how he got there, but he got there.
The bomb is passing as well, and Angel just about didn't see Get Right in that position. So the bomb is basically behind Get Right on the opposite side of the wall, and I think looking at how things are going, oh, Get Right just pushed at the wrong moment there. He could have crushed around for his team. Unfortunately, it wasn't to be. One player spotted towards long. Flank coming in from Simple. Bomb site in control of Hellraisers once again. Freiberg charging through the choke point, and there it is. Free headshot for Angel, leaving Exist alone versus 3.
And one of the interesting things to note is how Hellraisers have found the weakness of NiP. They've decided, okay, we can exploit them towards A. I mean, early in the round, they kind of threatening B, they're threatening A, they're all over the place in that sense. But then they always find themselves in these A pushes, and you know, despite some of the skills we've seen in the past from the defense there, you know, as good as Forest is, they have been in these critical rounds, catching them in the right ways to just get that plant on A. And then those smokes going down, those choke points, it is so difficult. Hellraisers 7-1. I don't even know when it will stop at this point. I mean, they should easily get up to 8-1 now.
Yeah, I mean, this is getting into waters where NiP might lose the match in one half if this continues.
This is not just like shark-infested waters, but the sharks are half robot sharks, James.
Lasers on their heads.
Terminator sharks.
Lasers on their heads.
And predators.
Gotta have the lasers, Dan.
Riding the sharks.
What about the lasers?
The predators have the lasers. Oh my god, here it comes, Sicko. We'll get a quick kill onto Forest there as the push comes in from both sides, A-long and CT ramp. The lasers are everywhere.
Oh, Alu's Shadow gave his position away there. Just enough for Sicko to find the frag. Down to 2 versus 2 though. Things getting weird now. Oscar has the AWP and he's going to have to rely on Sicko to get some kills here. But Sicko's kind of left him on the slope. But there goes Oscar with the deagle. Question is, where is the last player? Where is Exist? Exist only has a P2000. He's looking for something. He's picked up an AK. Players have passed the engagement point just in time. That is very unfortunate for Exist.
Yeah, imagine if he's like 500 milliseconds quicker there, he could get a kill and then it's a 1-on-1. Anyway, he's going to find himself a quick push there, but the off angle from Sticko is strong, and he will find the kill. 8-1 is the score now. Hellraisers not looking like they're showing any signs of weakness, and I don't know that we've even seen the potential for them. It seems like they're able to just exploit NiP now, and we haven't seen Simple going huge. We haven't seen anything particularly special from the team. They're actually playing well as a unit right now, which is kind of surprising.
All we've seen, Dan, is savagery. And indeed, yeah, as a unit, as you mentioned, like we saw an execute from Hellraisers on the A site with all the whole team throwing smokes, which is nice to see. So they've been putting in work already. Maybe this change is coming longer than we realized. Anyway, NiP on the buy once more, but look at the grenades. They've got 1 smoke, 5 flashes, and a HE, and that's it. Speaking of HEs, Forrest has... wondering where half his life has just gone.
Bullets. Someone's got to repair that door. Someone, not me. I don't do DIY. Well, I try, but I suck. There you go. Hellraisers is pushing it up. Sticko might find the boost in action, and he will not get anything from it. Alu is going to take him down, but they're going to have to call the position there, and that's the problem, because now we've got, again, NiP out of position all over the A-bomb site. Angel's taking down Forrest with the help of Simple. In fact, it's Simple all across the board right now. Both frags found by him. Just 2 players left for NiP, Alu and Freiburg, and they're both on the site at the very least, so there is a chance. Freiburg comes in, 1 of 3 now. It's too much. Overwhelmed is Freiburg. Again, a round finished on 8 by Hellraisers.
This, I think it's safe to say, is not what we were expecting.
A is the glaring weakness, it would appear. It's very interesting, though, because if you imagine most of the other situations, teams were playing into A a little bit but towards NiP, but not with nearly as much players. Maybe 2 or 3 max, but Hellraisers are often pushing 4 players there.
They're just in there. NiP, again, this could still end 9-6, but they're running out of opportunity to adjust to Hellraisers, and who knows if Hellraisers will just flip things up when NiP choose to adjust. Well, I say that, but now you saw NiP had 3 players over towards A. You can see they're paranoid about it. Look, they've got 1 player playing connector A side, 1 player deep. I think that's Alu, and this is an eco for NiP as well. But there's a recon mission from Hellraisers towards the B plateau. There are 2 players in B for NiP, and a bit of spraying through the smoke might cause a bit of a rotation. But again, NiP don't really have much here. Again, you've got Get Right with the 5-7 and a Kevlar. Other than that, not much going on. 3 Deagles, though.
And so just looking for that pick again. It will get to a point where essentially they can't wait for the pick anymore, and they'll have to move into a bomb site. Now, which bomb site they choose is, it really depends, but of course you can see NiP is stacked towards A with 3 players, and that will be spotted largely by Angel as he goes down in the death camp. So Hellraisers know what's up, and they can finally finish themselves on a bomb site, and there it is, going to be the B bomb site. Some damage done in the end, but I don't know that they will be able to do much more here on NiP. Forrest does pick himself up an AK, but he might be considering even just saving it. That's what to see. I mean, the money should be great for Hellraisers, I think. I guess we'll see in a few moments. Yep, their money is pretty awesome. So you could have made an argument that saving the AK would have been good, but 3 AWPs exist, picks up an AWP. And if exist is picking up an AWP, when Forrest and Alu already have an AWP, you know that NiP are feeling desperate.
Yeah, he has been buying the autos though. That's maybe the one he wasn't there. 3 kits on the NiP side, but as you can see, they have not defused many bombs in this match. Bomb being left in a passive position for now. Oscar playing a super passive position towards A long, just in case of any multiple man aggressions and pop flashes, etc. from NiP. Starting to close the gap now as Oscar towards that long area, while Alu looks for engagement elsewhere. You can see exists again, just watching the plateau from the chicken coop. I think Simple is headed in his direction, and he's going to here Get Right running towards drop zone, which may make him a little bit more eager to find some heads to shoot.
Yeah, so the push coming into B now for Hellraisers. Now 4 players are there. They've got the Lurk and Angel, who's the weakest player towards A, which is great actually, because you don't expect him to do much other than to make some noise. But he'll go down immediately, and Exist will find an AWP frag on Simple as well. So AWPs for days, 4 AWP frags in a row from either side. In comes the M4 of Get Right now as he up against 1 more player, and it'll be Freiburg who gets the kill onto Oscar. So NiP have found redemption in a triple AWP setup, but for how long is that going to pay off for them?
Dan, they've doubled their score, but they'll need more, much more, to mount a proper offense in the next round. Get Right came in as soon as he was flanked. He got a kill a mere few seconds later in combination with a flashbang. Final player completely blind goes down, but it's not enough. They need more. Do the NiP side. Let's see what else can be done. And I don't know, I heard a weird sound there, like one of the Hellraisers players threw a smoke up towards the boost, and it sounded like it clipped a player, which is why you saw the player who threw it kind of look straight back. But there was no play there, so I don't know what that sound was about.
So that was an important moment that just happened there. It was very small but important. Angel pushed that angle, and the AWP was fired. And the AWP has to back away to the site, and Hellraisers know that, and that was for free, that they gained position. It was just a missed shot, that's all that was. And Oscar's going ham, he takes down 2 players towards the doors there. Oh my god, so we have now Kucha running back, getting the bomb, and they can all push, they're going to push A again, they're in position. And we saw how much damage they did before, they're poised to strike. What the hell are NiP going to do to stop this? This really should be 11-2 soon. And Simple's ready to strike from drop zone. This round is perfectly set up now. But Alu comes in with a frag. Sticker goes down. Spots the head. Flick comes in. He won't land it. He's getting burned alive. He'll get toasted there. Simple. And Angel coming in straight away to finish off all the players on the bomb site. And the bomb will go down. Just Exist left alive. This was a great round from Oscar.
This position is known now. How likely is he to save this weapon? We will find out in the coming seconds. 11-2 it will be the score. Following the conclusion of this one, with just getting the leg, following up with a pistol, he could still save this yet. Very nice play. Who knew he was this proficient with the AWP? But it hasn't been enough here for NiP. Again, 2-10. It is an away map for them. With the momentum from the previous 2 matches, we thought NiP would be favoured here, but Hellraisers are showing us otherwise.
And it is funny actually, because it reminds me, there was another match a while ago where it was a similar story where one team looked really, I think it's Team Liquid. Yeah, Team Liquid, they look really good going into A, they really look good going into A, and then, you know, into B, and then one team started challenging them towards A, and then boom, their game completely turns around, and they look like a completely different force, much weaker. And I thought we were seeing a similar thing from NiP right now. Exist is on an auto shotgun. Pistols, we've got the one rifle. Sticko is going to remove that straight away. And NiP are really being crushed at the moment. Auto shotgun. Exist is there with so much hope in his eyes, but he's not going to spot anything just yet. Although that said, Hellraisers might play into his position soon. And the boost comes up. And he's going to find himself some thinking, but that's unfortunate because he gives his position away as well. They're going to try to get themselves out of the drop zone. And the entire bomb site has been taken over.
This is a less than ideal situation for NiP. Freiberg decides to save, but all too late. Look at this angle from Angel as well. Just checking the other one. But he'll look back in time to find Exist. And knowing Exist would have been boosted, they know where Alu is. Goes for the AWP, but doesn't survive for long. Heading into the final round of the first half, and we're looking at a 13-2 round, potentially. Looking at the buy from NiP, you can't bet against it either.
Absolutely not. 12-2. What an enormous score. As you say, soon to be 13-2, very likely. The odds are in the favour of that. And it's really awesome to see just a fresh look for Hellraisers, to be honest. As sad as it is to see no Dozier, no Adren, and Mo gone with the wind as well. That's like three very established players in the lineup. It's great to see something fresh as well for Kucha and Angel to play around with. And maybe this will be the team where Simple starts to find his feet as a team, as more of a team player, as more of a part of a unit, but also able to still express his extreme talent on the game. Maybe, you know, Angel can help develop his maturity as well in that sense.
We will see. Everything's nice and dandy when it's going away.
Yep, that's very true. That's when Simple's best. When everything's going well. And well, we're going to see Forrest with a nice couple kills. We'll get eliminated in the end though. So NiP in with a chance. They're able to connect some excellent peaks, but it's just down to Freiberg on 44 HP as he comes in from the drop zone. I think he had the stepping as Simple there, but this is not going to help him too much. Bomb is going to go down on A, and this is the last round. That is hilarious. That is hilarious. It's unlike Simple to run away from a fight, but he has 8 HP, so that's quite funny.
I'm sure it's some banter that can continue in the FPL later on. But for now, it's 13-2 in favour of Hellraisers.
That's really funny that he throws the smoke there because it's completely needless as well. So like Freiberg can like get to him there. Like anyway.
You never know with Simple though. He could just come flying through that smoke as well.
Oh yeah, that would be quite funny as well. Alright, spy round. Well, I guess it kind of is. We've got the pistol here for the second half. Hellraisers just essentially need to win this, and then they will close it out, more or less. So NiP with a lot to do, and they are all moving towards B. So we'll see a very standard, quintessential cobble pistol round out of the NiP on their T side. Forrest will get flashed in here. Oh, it's go down straight away to Angel, though. And Kucha looks like he's ready for any kind of push, but they could split into A. Again, this is very standard pistol round from the T side. Oh, Hellraiser's ready for it. Sticker gets the first kill. Existing with the trade. But there is some darting backwards and forwards from Oscar, and this isn't looking too shabby at all from Hellraisers, despite being 3-on-3. Oscar's going to drop the bomber. And this is problematic for NiP. What are they going to do?
Still hiding behind the door. But NiP are between the CTs and the bomb now for the most part. Oscar still lurking, however. I think there's a knife out behind the door, in fact. Indeed, there is. Simple's just baiting now, but are they going to take the bait? Doesn't make sense for them to chase because the bomb is in the other direction. Get right, trying to hold things down. Engaged by 2. Can NiP even get the plant now? Simple maybe lost the plot there. Just running in with a knife out was not to be. So Exist heading toward the B bomb site. Might be able to get himself behind the statue to plant.
I think he's going to win this.
If Angel can hear it, he can push while the plant goes in. So the duel begins. Angel heavily tagged. Exist just dancing around, but he's got a long time to do that with. And he's going to get it, jumping around the corner. Oh! I have no idea who's going to win this. Somebody win this duel already. Oh, there it is. Exist.
Oh, his mouse died. What? I wondered what the hell was going on because he had bullets, I'm sure of it. Oh my god, that's...
Oh dear. I did wonder why he was running. He was like facing...
Yeah.
He was facing T main and just running towards the wall instead of cover. Like, what is he doing? What is he doing?
That's so weird. That is so weird. Can we get like Exist Pov right now? What's good? Yeah, he's just sitting there. So sad and alone there. That's a camera angle. Just
he's got an AK so as well. He's AFK and spawned with an AK.
Oh my god, it's a slaughter. Oh, he's found his mouse. He's re-plugged it.
Mouse is back.
It's time for the clutch. For the clutch.
It's Exist in a 1 versus 4.
He's got Kevlar. And an AK. Oh dear. It's gonna get... That's so annoying. This is my problem at the moment as well. My mouse is doing this.
Tracking it. Oh my god. What a sad way to maybe bow out anyway. That I don't know what to say, Dan.
That's funny.
I don't know what to say.
That is actually like what's happening to me when I'm playing now. I can't play because of it. It's so annoying. But I think it's the mouse pad, so I'm gonna fix that hopefully. Anyway,
he's got dirt on his mouse wheel, Dan. On his mouse ball.
His mouse wheel. Yeah. All right. Simple.
Right. Back in the room.
AK comes in. P90 comes in. NiP, what they got to show for themselves, not a lot, except a broken mouse and broken dreams.
Broken mouse, broken dreams, broken hearts, Dan. Not much else to break apart from mirrors. There we go, 16-2, Hellraisers take it. And Exist's mouse as well as a casualty. So